Oh, hey guys, welcome back to Sweet Mandolin's Urban Farm. I know I've been neglecting any videos for quite a while, and a lot of things have been happening here. We almost sold the farm, but I decided no, we're going to stay, and I want to continue doing what we're doing, but making improvements, especially reducing water, and for the summertime, a lot of deep drip and other methods, especially with the mulch and rainwater collection, just so we can get our water bill down in the summertime. Wintertime is fine, but summertime here is because it's been so dry. Hopefully we'll get a good monsoon season, get lots of rain. They're predicting above normal this year, so I'm hopeful on that. But I just wanted to show you what year 7 of my permaculture food forest system looks like, and all the benefits you can have even in the desert. So I'll show you first. This is the couch potatoes yard, and I'm under my sisal tree. Got Turk's cap hibiscus, got Suriname cherry. This is the pink guava. It's starting to fruit like mad right now. Even the white guava. You got blackberries, Barbados cherry hedge, a pomegranate hedge. I just had the tree trimmed, so we're going to get a lot more sunlight. But you can see that sisal tree really provides a lot of afternoon shade protection, so you got a microclimate. I think there's one ice cream mango on this little mango tree right there. Suriname cherries don't have a whole lot, but I did see a few, but they got to turn black before they're ready. Guavas, I've been eating some of the early ones, but man, they're going to be a ton of them. And Ruby laid one down for me for breakfast. Thank you, Ruby. Oh, we got some blackberries too. But man, these guavas are looking phenomenal after getting acclimated to the extreme heat off the street in the summertime and down in the mid-20s in the wintertime. It's doing pretty good. Finally got a chip drop so we can start adding mulch, especially in that chicken run. Royal Ponciana was waiting for the heat. It's starting to get a lot of new growth. Same with the yellow Royal Ponciana. We got lots of flowers in the flower garden. Underneath my Canary Island date palm. Need to cut those dates out of there. I don't want them dropping. Over here in the grocery row, you can see we got this desert sage that I dug up out of the desert as a baby. Planted here a few years ago. I just keep cutting it back and it keeps having a massive yellow flowers. There's the pecan tree. Chinese rangoon creepers flowering like crazy. What's unique about these is they'll open up white the first day, then they'll turn pink the next, and then when they start drying out they turn red. Very cool, very nice vigorous vine for here. So this whole front is getting covered for about maybe 12 feet of the fence. And over here we got Natal plum. It's actually blooming. Maybe we'll get some fruit. Haven't had anything off the calamansi, Filipino lime yet, but we're about ready to start picking our juicing oranges, the Valencia. May is usually the time I start picking them. That's when they start getting sweet. And since I had a bunch of stuff in pots, I decided to transplant them. Hopefully I got enough shade for this variety. It's like a citrus orange variety of pomegranate. I got to give it some more water, and I'm redoing my watering system. So we got another flowering vine for there. All the Maximilian perennial sunflowers are popping up, covering the Meyer lemon that I just got done with picking all the lemons about a month ago. But I see a bunch of lemons for this spring. No fruit on my golden Dorset apple, but that's the best it's ever looked. So it's getting the proper nutrition, being protected by this Mexican elderberry, which is producing like mad right now. Moringa starting to pop up, getting this warm weather. Texas ever-bearing fig is banging right now, so probably next year I'll have figs on it. I didn't see any fruit on the pluot this year. Some years are like this. It's like the apple and the pluot, I didn't have any, but we've been getting tons of blackberries. I've been picking at least 10 to 15 a day on these this Primark blackberry. The best blackberry I've ever grown, the most vigorous. Sweet almond bush, no flowers yet. Oh yeah, it's starting to get flowers up there, drawing the bees. Just barely starting. I cut that way back. This coral vine starting to take off. Look how it just reaches. It reached across. I'll cut this back almost to the ground. Reaches across to the fence, grabs onto the branch, wants to climb up the trees. Of course, we got the 7-year-old Ohamai bamboo that's 30 feet tall, giving me my microclimate on the west side of my house. Snail vine's starting to do its job. It'll go over the trellis and down the fence. Pomegranates, lots of them this year. Red Slavsky. I'm going to be redoing the beds. Garlic chives, potatoes, Namwa banana, Monstera delicioso, my seedling that I planted from the seed for the avocado. I got those olive trees in the ground. I'm going to keep those pretty much Esperier style on that wall. Mexican elderberry, kind of protecting my winter garden where I got beets and broccoli and kale, and I had radishes and Swiss chard. Jujube flowering right now, so we're gonna get some jujubes. Pecans taking off. Of course, I've already got 3 gallons in the freezer of mulberries. Now the birds are eating the ones up top that I can't reach, so that's good. I got to get these in the ground too. Another Primark blackberry, pineapple guava. I got a variegated pink lemon or pink lemonade. Then we got the coral vine on this side taking over, meeting up with the muscadine grape. Pear trees. Last year in November I harvested 21 pears for the first time. We will probably triple that this year because it's loaded with pears this year. They're going to hang on all summer long, and then we'll harvest them in the fall. Some cherry tomatoes under there. Got to get rid of all these bags. Planted this trumpet vine here with this archway. And you can see the creative design of the intelligent design, how our creator talks to the living organisms and tells them what to do. They just wrap themselves around. I don't do anything. They just do this all on their own. Find the place and just start wrapping. It's going to go all the way over. Got the all-in-one almond tree. Actually got a couple almonds on there. There's a few. But this is the 3rd year in the ground, so this is the year it's going to be really growing. This other pear tree, it's the last one to wake up in my herb garden where I just planted the rose, but I got what we got? Rosemary, some basil, chocolate mint. All the cilantro's done, so it's going to coriander seed. I got to start getting all those out of there. I put some baby asparagus in there, so that's the first year. But man, at nighttime and in the morning, this whole yard is so fragrant. It's an amazing scent from this neem tree that's flowering right now. Look how tall this is now. It's at least 25 feet tall now. But man, these flowers are so fragrant. It's amazing. salvia over here is getting pretty much done. It was lots of strands of purple flowers over here, and I put my kumquat over here right next to the curry. All this is Taperi beans, the native beans for the Southwest. And I think I need to start getting my organza bags over the grapes so that the birds don't start eating them when they ripen. But yeah, we got red flame and manuka and white grapes all along this trellis here. And yeah, these are my castor beans. It provides a little bit more shade. Fast growing. But yeah, look at all these white grapes. There's tons of them in here, cluster after cluster. But this side of the courtyard, of course, I put this lemon Cattleya guava in the ground. They needed a place to go. Jaboticaba, 6 feet tall, looking beautiful. Hasn't fruited yet, but hopefully soon. Of course, the mangoes, gonna have lots of mangoes this year. These are the ones that are not aborting. They're getting about fist size now. You can tell the ones that are going to abort when they turn yellow. Those are going to abort. Like this one will abort, but if they're starting to keep their dark color, because this one will fall off, it's turning yellow. This one, but that one will stay. Those two look like they're going to stay. I just got to focus on giving enough water in June so that I can harvest in July. Cattleya guava, strawberry guava, flowered like crazy this year, but all the flowers fell off, so I don't know why it's not fruiting. The lemon Cattleya guava is fruiting, so I don't understand that. Honey fig, tons of honey figs. Finally got my waterfall in, so I'll show you that in a minute, but I have it on a timer, so I just turned it on manually right now, but it usually just comes on at night, just a filter. Got another jujube next to the papaya and all the hollyhocks. But I got my bench in so I can sit out here in the shade or at night and watch the waterfall because it's all lit up. Very relaxing and calm and soothing. Over there in my Barbados cherry. I'll walk over there and show you what it's doing, because that full sun, it's just banging with cherries and flowers right now. But I love how the bamboo's shading about half this pond now, which is a good thing. It needs to have more shade, reduce the algae. I got pond plants coming so I can put more in there. So on this side of the house we got some more honey figs. I had all my salad greens in here all winter long that I was harvesting. Put that castor bean seed in the ground in March. Here it is in the middle of May. It's already 3 feet tall, but it'll provide some shade on the south side for the star fruit, which is looking really good right now. But we've got lots of peppers right now, poblanos, cherry tomatoes. Back here hiding is my jalapeno. Yep, we got some jalapenos. Hong Kong orchid, which will eventually replace this non-fruiting pear that was half dead when I moved in, but it's providing some shade for this dragon fruit that's flowering right now. Remember last winter I started these Palomina, the Empress tree, by seed, and then it went dormant in the wintertime, and now it's coming back and it's already getting about 9 feet tall. I got to cut those branches out up on that non-fruiting pear so it can actually take off. I got to put my apricots in the ground. I need to microclimate it because I don't want them to burn up this summer. This is my asparagus. I'm letting it fern out to get the chlorophyll in the roots. Lila de Bordeaux, got a fig in. It's in a pot right now. Long gone, looking very healthy. It needs to flower though, so we can get some long gons. That's only been in the ground a year and a half. That stinking methylene plum is insane right now. I keep cutting it back, but it just wants to grow. Jerusalem artichokes are popping up in the midst of the larkspur. All the canna's banging right now, right around the tangerine. Tons of tangerines for this winter. Usually harvest these in January. But yeah, I made some marmalade this year. Navel orange is looking good. Mexican lime. It's got tons of limes on it. Of course, that's sugar cane. And here's the acerola Barbados cherry. Yeah, we can have some breakfast here for the vitamin C. Those are nice size. Lots of red cherries, lots of flowers, lots of green ones. I'm going to be harvesting these for a while. So that's a quick update. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Peoria, Arizona. Not your typical landscape. Not for the couch potato. Have a good day, guys.